So you're looking at buying a home here in Redlands, California. Where do you begin? We're gonna take a look at 5 neighborhoods here in Redlands that if I were in your shoes, okay, this is where I would start. They're not gonna be ranked in any particular order, but I'm gonna show you what it would be like to live in each one of these neighborhoods. I'm gonna give you an idea of just the proximity to everything, jumping inside my computer on Google Maps, and then we're actually gonna jump into my car and start driving around so you can actually see what it's like to live in these neighborhoods. Some of them are very walkable, right? You're gonna be close to downtown, close to shopping, close to schools. Others, perhaps not so much. Some of these communities are purely single-family residences without any HOAs. Others do have a lot of single-family homes, but then you also start to see some communities with HOAs and other multi-family units. So let's go ahead and get started. If you are unfamiliar with my channel or with my videos, first of all, welcome. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you are enjoying any part of the video. My name is Peter Kane. I work with Century 21 Lois Flower here based out of Redlands. And whether you're just kind of poking around online, thinking about making a move here, or you're getting pretty serious about making a move, please do not hesitate to reach out. All of my information is down below. Pick up the phone, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or even better, let's hop on Zoom so we can get the ball rolling. The team and I would love to help you make a smooth move here to Redlands. All right, let's get started. Okay, so here we are in my computer here on Google Maps. The very first neighborhood I want to show you is very close to downtown here in the Smiley Park historic district. Now, some of these homes were built well over 120, 130 years ago. So this is classic Redlands, where so many of these, not all of them, but so many of these homes are those classic Victorians that so many people are huge fans of. Okay, so as you can tell, very close proximity to downtown Redlands. But once you get into these neighborhoods, they're actually quite quiet, very wide streets, very mature trees, providing plenty of shade. So all your shopping is very close. You have Albertsons right here, grocery market, as well as Vaughn's and Trader Joe's just on the other side of the boulevard. So very, very close. Now, most of these homes valued at in between that 750 and up range here at this time. Now, there aren't always a ton on the market, so when they do appear, they tend to go pretty quick. So you have to be ready if this is where you want to look. But a great neighborhood. I actually have a family member who lives in this neighborhood, and whenever we visit, I try to make a point to just grab one of the kids and just walk around for 15-20 minutes, and it's just very relaxing. Great family atmosphere. Now, most of these homes are single family residences. You do find some, duplexes and other multifamily, but most of them are single family. Not really any HOA communities in this part of Redlands. Schools, if you have kids, you have Kingsbury Elementary, very close right on Cajon and Cypress right in here. Then you also have McKinley down here on Olive, and then Cope Middle School if they're that middle school age, and then Redlands High School is just downtown. So very, very easy commutes for your kids getting to school. Like I said, close to downtown, so you could even walk to some of your shopping or having dinner or whatever it may be. Now, one part of living in this community that I kind of do want to give you a heads up on is Halloween, right? And I don't know how you feel about Halloween, whether you're all about it, but there are quite a bit of some really detailed and extravagant haunted houses all in this neighborhood. And within the last 5 or 6 years, it's actually become very popular, so much so that they actually closed down Fern on Halloween so all the kids can run around and do their trick-or-treating. So much so that there are a lot of folks who come from out of town just to do their trick-or-treating in Redlands. So if you're all about Halloween, then you might absolutely love, being a part of that. I know it's not for everybody. I've known some people to just kind of draw down their curtains and go dark for the night just because it can be a little much. But just thought I'd give you a heads up on Halloween in this area of town. All right, so let's actually jump in my car and actually show you what this neighborhood looks like. All right, here we are at our next neighborhood. Okay, so here's downtown. Okay, just across the freeway, you'll find the University of Redlands. Okay, and what I want to look into is just a little bit further east of Redlands. Okay, right along what's called the Orange Blossom Trail. There's a little hiking trail that starts right in here. Okay, so that's where it starts and actually goes all the way up to Crafton Park. Okay, but all along this trail on either side, okay, you have plenty of homes here. Most of these homes built in the, I'd say, late 1960s, early 70s. Okay, but very quiet neighborhoods right in here. I would try to get east of Judson here. Colton is a rather busy street, so unless you absolutely love your home there, I would try to get a little bit away from Colton on a quieter street. Right in here, these are all single family homes, no HOAs. Actually, there is an HOA right in here as you get closer to Crafton Park, but it's rather reasonable. But I think you'll do very well to find something you like in this area of Redlands. Okay, you have this Laramie Park right here. It's rather small, but never too crowded. Crafton Park is right here. Right across the street is Crafton Elementary. Fairly walkable. You could walk downtown if you wanted to. Otherwise, there's a short car ride or short bicycle ride. If your kids are in high school, Redlands East Valley is just a couple blocks east here on Colton. So great community here. Again, like I said, very quiet streets. And let's go ahead and jump in the car and see what this neighborhood looks like. Okay, back into my computer. Now we're gonna take a look at South Redlands, okay, up by the country club, okay, rather hilly part of town where the homes are gonna be more valuable, right? More square footage and definitely some more amenities with these homes. Here you have Mariposa Elementary School. Now, the unfortunate thing about Mariposa is that unless you live pretty close, it might be kind of tough to walk to school with your kids if you want to. The territory for Mariposa is all of this area, right? And it actually comes all the way across the freeway here and into this neighborhood here. And then there's also another part of town down, go surprise, down over here, there's also another part that goes to Mariposa. So I'm not sure how many kids actually walk to school, but I would think that only the kids who live very, very close to Mariposa are actually walking to school. But as you see here, you have the golf course here if you're going to be enjoying that, the country club, and it's very popular area for people to exercise. You know, people get on sunsets, drive all the time for their morning walks, or joggers, or perhaps even cyclists are always using this area of town for good exercise. But as far as like actually like walking to things, you're probably not going to be, you know, walking to downtown. It's going to be a good 2.5, 3 miles to find any restaurants or any shopping. Or actually, you do have this little shopping area right off of Ford here and a couple restaurants in here, but you're pretty much going to be relying on your car if you are living in this community. All right, let's hop in my car and see what it actually looks like. Okay, the next area of Redlands I want to highlight is West Redlands. So just to situate yourself here I am downtown right now in our office. So on the west side of town, if I zoom in here, very close to Smiley Elementary School. So I'm gonna draw a boundary. So San Mateo, very busy street. Unless you're in love with the home you find on San Mateo, I would try to avoid it. Okay, all kinds of traffic every day. People getting off the freeway, off Tennessee, then headed up San Mateo. So I would look more around Lakeside Avenue and these communities in here. Okay, most of these homes are in that, you know, probably starting around 650 to 700K range, with some probably close to 900K. Now, there are, if you look all the way down at the bottom of my screen here, Smiley Heights, there are some really nice homes here on this road. If you are looking for a little bit more home, a little bit more land, those homes are going to be multi-million-dollar estates. But if you are looking more in that 700 to 900 range, this is going to be a very good area for you. You are kind of away from the hustle and bustle of downtown, rather quiet over here. You have the hospital not too far away. You also have Brookside Park. Brookside Park is very popular. Pick a good time to go. It can get rather crowded, but a very nice part of town over here on the west side of Redlands. All right, let's go jump in my car and see what it actually looks like. All right, back in my computer. The next part of town I want to show you is a rather small area, but a really cool neighborhood where I think you can find some really lovely homes. So again, so here's downtown. Just on the other side of the 10, you'll see this very big Sylvan Park, right? One of the biggest parks in town. Huge celebrations here at July 4th, as well as Oktoberfest in the fall. That's always fun. And you'll notice Franklin Elementary School. This is one of the best elementary schools here in Redlands Unified. And actually, I have a tidbit why. If I zoom in there on the screen, you can see how the buildings are these kind of circular shapes. I've been told by several people that Franklin is so good because of the architecture there, where the teachers and students are always running into each other, in between class, during recess, whatever, because of those circular buildings. So, I mean, it may not be for everybody. You are pretty close to the University of Redlands, but if you like being, right in the middle of the action, this could be a great neighborhood for you. So I'll go ahead and church is rather busy, so I would try to stay off church, but you can find some great homes right in here. Okay, right across the street from Franklin, there's the park, right? And then there you have the University of Redlands. So it might not be for everybody, depending on the time of year. You may kind of have a lot of noise around the university, but some lovely homes here right off Colton, and also Colton rather busy as well. So I would look for homes just a couple streets north of that. These homes are going to be probably within that like 500 to 700K price range. Most of these homes, single family homes, you may find a couple duplexes here and there. Not really any HOAs in this community that I know of. So a lovely little spot of Redlands. All right, let's go get back in my car and see what it actually looks like. All right, now one little bonus area of Redlands where I wanted to show you real quick is actually a very little unique spot of Redlands that you probably haven't heard of. So if you come over here, right above Crescent off of Alessandro, you see all these streets starting with the word La Flora, La Feliz, La Loma, La Arriba, all these streets, okay? So this is called Lala land. And all of these homes are actually on these tiny little lots really close to each other. And actually, when my wife and I thought we were first ready to buy our home, we looked at, I think it was on La Feliz. I think it was one of these homes right in here, but a really kind of fun little piece of Redlands. This is right on top of a hill. It's this kind of just like funky little community that we have here in Redlands. Some people absolutely love it. There's a brand new home over, I think it's on La Loma, which doesn't really fit the rest of the neighborhood. But let's go ahead and jump in my car real quick and check it out. All right, so let me know which of the neighborhoods you liked the best. Hit that like button if you've enjoyed any part of the video. Let me know in the comments which were your favorite neighborhoods, which perhaps you'd like to see more of. And of course, please subscribe so you can learn about Redlands in the next video I do. Please don't hesitate to reach out, pick up the phone, give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email, and let's get the ball rolling. All right, until next time.